Well, good morning everybody. Welcome back to the Life's Good. Getting caught here. And a very warm welcome to you all. Well, for June, it's been pretty wet. It's been raining almost constantly for the last 24 hours. And suddenly this morning at about 8 o'clock, it stopped and the sun came out. So I'm able to stand out here and chat to you guys for a few minutes in the sunshine. But my goodness, what a wet few weeks we've had. The last 7 days in particular, it's been 2-3 days of torrential rain followed by one warm day and then back to the rain again. It's absolutely incredible. I've never known anything like it. Certainly for this time of year. May and June have been absolutely awful in terms of what we Brits would expect as summer weather. Still, I've been able to do a few things. Now, you were with me yesterday, I'm sure, when I did the podding on my tomatoes, and I've sorted out a few chilies and done a few things in that little shed conversion. I've been out on the plot as well, just below my feet here, the old radish bed that had gone to seed. I don't believe it, there's another plane. Honestly, guys, they're constantly going into the airport here. We'll give it a couple of minutes. Here we go. I'm sure you can hear me now. Right, so the radishes. The first crop of radishes I planted multi-sown in multiple cells in the greenhouse. Put them out here. They're in clumps of 4 or 5. They've been absolutely fabulous. They've now gone. I've cleaned the soil. I put a dressing of compost on the top. That is now ready to put something else in. I haven't had the chance to weed the parsnip area yet. Now that is one area on my plot for some reason is absolutely full of weeds, mostly stinging nettles and a few other bits and pieces, but the parsnips are 3 or 4 inches tall now, so I can see them easily, so I should be able to get in there today, weather permitting, and start cleaning that out. And I really would like to get in that little shed and knock the boards off the far end and get some plastic sheeting on there to get a bit more light in and a little bit more reorganization in order to accommodate more plants on shelves in there. So whatever I'm doing later today, I'm going to try and bring you along, and I can't think of anything else to update you on at the moment, but as I said, I'll bring you along with me today. I'll have the phone and the camera with me, and whatever I'm up to, I'll make a quick video and keep you updated on progress. So be back later. And these are delicious, by the way. Every time I'm out here, I can't help myself. I just have to have some. Oh, you can't get fresher than that. I'll see you later, guys. This is the spot where the radishes were, and you couldn't see my feet in the video, so I've lifted you off the stand. You can see this now. This soil is where the radishes were. I've removed all the radishes. There was a couple of weeds in here which I've pulled out, and I've given it a top dressing of new compost, and this is now ready to receive a new crop. Now I'm thinking of putting my chard in here to start sort of later year vegetables off in this area. Now I've got my shallots this end. They will be coming out later in the year. I've got this area now. The lettuces are still being harvested. They're going to hang on for a while, and so is the spinach. And behind that I've got my garlic, which will be almost ready to pull, I would imagine. I've got some thick stems on there, and the leaves are starting to turn brown on the tips. I haven't seen any flower stems yet, although if we pop up here, I'm just looking now. No, that's just another leaf. So there's no flower stems or flower heads being formed yet, so I'll just hang on to them a little bit. But these stems are really thick down here, so they're probably almost ready to pull. I don't want to let them go too long because they'll start splitting and dividing and growing more bulbs, and we don't want that to happen. So yeah, this little area has been very productive, and is now, as I said, I'm starting to put second crops in as soon as I've got them available. And that over the back there, that green patch, is the parsnips that I really do need to get into there today and give that a weeding. I'll give you a quick peep in the new little shed greenhouse thing. Guys, I put a couple of shelves in yesterday. I've used some old decking boards, and this one's actually sat on a couple of old gutter brackets and a couple of metal brackets on the far side there. It's a bit difficult without light, but I've got some chilies in a tray there. But these are my bell peppers. These are now progressed forward, and I've actually put them in bigger pots, and they're coming on quite well. I'm really pleased with these. They seem to be doing okay. It's a bit dark at the moment, which is why what I want to do today, if I can, is knock this back end back, knock the boards off, and replace that with plastic to get a bit more light in here. I'm not sure about keeping this shelf yet, but it seems quite useful. It's quite sturdy, so I'm possibly going to leave that where it is and stand chili plants on there. But as I said earlier, I'll keep you updated with what I'm doing. So backboards off, plastic on, and a few other jobs outside. And I'm a bit limited on time today, so I'm going to have to crack on. I've got a commitment later this afternoon. So I'll keep you up to date with what I'm doing. I'll make a few videos and we'll come back later. So enjoy the rest of your day. Be safe. Be happy. And I'll see you back here in the Life's Good. Bye bye now.